Tootie. I was wondering if you could help me with a problem. I've been having it in EDM 310. I keep getting comments on my blog that say I got bad grammar. Now, I ain't seen nothing wrong with my grammar, but Dr. Strange do. I really want to do good in this class and make an A and stuff, so if he say I need help with my writing, then I guess I do. What do you suggest I do to get some help?
Greetings, Tootie. I believe Dr. Strange would want you to have everything that you write on your blog to have been proofread before hitting the publish button. By having your writings proofread will better your grade in EDM 310. Also, if you need further assistance on anything that you do in EDM 310, the writing lab is always open and staffed, so there is always someone there to help you.
Dear Agnes, I'm getting discouraging comments about my writing. I got a comment from a lab instructor saying, "You're using too many commas, your punctuations are wrong, and it's hard to understand what you're saying." I thought my writing skills was great, but I put a lot into it. Now I'm confused. Is there any way or advice you can give me so I can receive good comments? Sincerely, Discouraged.
I'm sorry to hear that you've been receiving discouraging comments made from your peers and instructors. As Bob Marley says, don't worry, be happy. Take their comments as advice and use it to make your other assignments better. Don't forget to keep calm and carry on.
Oh, Agnes. As you know, Dr. Strange puts us in groups at the beginning of the semester. Well, when I first met my group, they all seemed really great. They were all nice and friendly, and we all got along really well. Well, Agnes, when we were working on the first group project, the podcast, one boy didn't even show up to meet with us. He said that he had other obligations. Well, I saw him in his little obligation walking past the library hand in hand while the rest of the group and I were working away. Oh, and there's this girl in my group. She always comes to group meetings and she never has anything to say. And I think that's just the problem. She never has anything to say. When we meet, she sits on her phone the entire time that we're supposed to be working on our projects. Then, when it comes time to record or edit, she expects us to tell her what to do. How do I deal with my terrible group? Should I just sit back and do all the work, or should I speak up? Sincerely, Worked to Death.
Worked to Death, it seems to me that you need to email Dr. Strange about your group. It looks like these two people need to get their priorities straight. Group projects for an assignment need to be first and not the distractions. Everybody needs to be participating in any and all projects. You need to speak up and have a little chit-chat about getting their priorities in order.
Dear Agnes, I'm having a problem with time management this semester. I have a lot on my plate with being a full-time student, having a part-time job, volunteering, and taking care of my elderly grandmother. I just can't seem to find the time to get all of my work done in EDM 310. As you know, there's a lot of work to be done in this class. I try my hardest, but I can never meet the Sunday night deadline. What do you suggest I do in order to meet all of the deadlines? Sincerely, Bad Time Manager.
Hello, Bad Time Manager. I cannot believe that you are working a job, volunteering, and taking care of your elderly grandmother. That certainly is a lot on your plate. Remember back at the beginning of the semester when Dr. Strange said that everyone needed to dedicate 9 hours a week to this class? Well, my suggestion for you would be to go to any store that sells planners and buy one. Once you have done that, then you can plan out your day by making sure that there is room for EDM 310. Also, maybe you should try just volunteering once a week and work at your job only 3 days a week. This way, you're still volunteering, working your job, and taking care of your grandmother. And now on to an anonymous letter.
Hi Agnes. I think I have a problem. Well, one day I was recording my smartboard instruction video, and I checked out a flip cam, And well, when I checked it out, no one really showed me how to use it, and I just thought I could figure it out myself. So I took the camera into a vacant classroom to start my project, and I got everything set up on the smartboard, and I went to turn on the camera, and like I said, no one really showed me how to use the camera, so I just tried turning it on. And I saw the big red button and figured that had to be the power button, so I pressed it, and it didn't turn on. So I pressed it again, harder, and it still didn't turn on. So I pressed the big red button even harder, trying to force the camera to turn on, but I guess I pressed too hard and the button popped off. Then I tried putting the red button back on, but when I did that, the whole camera kind of fell apart. I haven't taken it back to the lab yet, and I'm missing some pieces. I'm afraid Dr. Strange is going to fail me if I take it back in the state that it's in. Help me, Agnes.
Well, first things first, you need to own up to your mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. I'm sure Dr. Strange will understand. If you do not confront him, he will just assume that someone did it on purpose and punish everyone in the class. And now to an email from Trouble with Comets.
Dear Agnes, I have to do C4C, C4K, and C4T's comments, and I'm having trouble with it. What's the proper way to write a comment for these assignments? I really want to get a good grade on it. Sincerely, Trouble with Comments.
Well, the proper way to comment on any person's blog post is to always be positive. Secondly, ask a question. Also, find something that the two of you have in common. Lastly, never point out the mistakes on the blog that you're viewing. How would you feel if a visitor came to your house and told you that there were so many things wrong with your house that they cannot list them all? So just remember to always be positive no matter what. And here's another email from Technologically Illiterate.
Dear Agnes, I've been having trouble at EDM 310. I can't seem to get the hang of all these programs. I spent 6 hours on iMovie trying to figure out how to add audio to my movie. I also think there's something wrong with my computer because it won't open any of the video files I need to watch for my blog post. Is there something I can do to fix this problem? Can you show me how to use iMovie? I have to use all sorts of programs every week, and if I don't know how to use them or can't use my own computer, how will I ever be able to pass this class? Signed, Technologically Illiterate.
Goodness gracious, Technologically Illiterate. 6 hours is a lot of time spent trying to add audio to your movie. Remember on the board in the lab, there was every lab assistant's contact info? If you do not remember their info, you can always go to the class blog and find their info there. Good luck! And lastly, here's an email from a girl named Candy.
Hey Agnes, I have a problem. I've been getting a ton of emails from Dr. Strange and all his workers and stuff, and they've been saying that I haven't done any of my blogs. Hello, I've done every single one. Every week I spend a ton of time working on the blog for the week, and now they're saying I haven't done any of my work, and I have. Agnes, I really need an A in this class because I don't really have any more, and I just need an A. I know I'm doing all my blogs. Can you help me, Agnes? Sincerely, Candy.
Candy, it looks to me that you're making a new blog and not a new post. Very easy solution. Click on the orange button with the pencil on it. Make sure you have a title and change the format to HTML. Hope this helps. Also, don't forget to contact Dr. Strange about the problem that you've been having.
Agnes, thank you for all of your help. Your advice really works. We're reaching the end of the semester and I'm almost finished with EDM 310, and thanks to all of your good suggestions, I think I'll end up with a good grade in this class. I just wanted to say thank you once again. Sincerely, Grateful.